published 1620 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 4th of May 2018, updated 1856 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 4th of May 2018. It was alright on opening night for England. Eventually, the excitement of staging a European Championship at a time when England's youth sides have never been performing better translated into a pretty nervy start for the hosts in a game everyone expected them to win. But the young Lions eventually managed to break down Israel's stubborn resistance and take all 3 points. And that was by far the most important thing here. Matthew Daly netted the winner for England U17s against Israel in the first match of Euros. Thomas Doyle netted from the spot to give England, the hosts, the lead against Israel. However, Israel's Dan Lugassi gave the visitors hope, netting his own spot kick to level, but Huddersfield Town's Matthew Daly swept home on the hour mark to hit the winner. England: Ashby Hammond, Crotulloch 57, Laird, Ogbotha, Daly, Campbell, Doyle, Garner, C, Saka, Daly, Dixon, Bonner 78, Amici, John Jewell, Balogun 58, substitutes not used: Dewhurst, GK, Elise, Anjoran, Duncan, Coyle. Coach: Steve Cooper. Scorers: Doyle 29, Penn, Daly 60, booked, Amici, Israel, Kuf, Bittin, Laufer, Lugassi, Hakim, Drory 60, Mir Asayag 72, Shahab, Jawabra, C, Ovadia, Ram, Ein Brom 49, Abidah. Substitutes not used: Barnes, GK, Gadir, Achi, Mordecai, Teska, Nitam. Coach: Gadi Bruma. Scorer: Lugassi 41, Penn, booked, Abidah. Referee: Halil Umut Mellah. Turkey. Attendance: 6,102. It was Matthew Daly of Huddersfield Town who scored the decisive second-half goal, but England will acknowledge there is plenty of room for improvement. They led earlier when Thomas Doyle converted a penalty, only to then sloppily concede one of their own in stoppage time, allowing Dan Lugassi to level for unfancied Israel. Hopefully England will have gelled a little more by Monday, when they'll take on an Italy side that looked impressive in the 2-0 win over Switzerland earlier in the day. If things didn't immediately click into gear for England, that was kind of understandable. Playing host does mean automatic qualification, but it also deprives the group of the competitive edge that comes from the qualification process. Though this latest under-17 crop defeated Portugal, Russia and Germany in a mini-tournament back in November, results had been less encouraging at February's Algarve tournament. With no warm-ups since, it took almost half an hour for England to find some fluidity. Luckily for them, Israel, in the first tournament game since 2005, were easy to keep at arm's length. The hosts' brightest player in the first half was Arsenal man Bukayo Saka, who offered a directness that was lacking elsewhere. England's young Lions lineup ahead of the European Championship opener against Israel. England manager Steve Cooper applauds his team from the touchline during the first period. After half an hour of nothingness, he came as little surprised that Saka was instrumental in England's breakthrough. Saka did what nobody had really thought to do until the point: get the head down and have a run at the Israeli box. Lo and behold, left-back Guy Hakim clipped Saka and England won a penalty. Manchester City midfielder Doyle stepped forward and took responsibility, rolling the ball home adeptly to give England liftoff and the impressively large 6,000-plus Chesterfield crowd something to cheer. Israel had barely passed the halfway line, but they almost caught England napping right after their opener. Ofek Ovadia, seeing space open up 25 yards from goal, floated in a shot that clipped the crossbar. And on the stroke of half-time, they snatched an equalizer that suggested England still have a bit to learn in terms of tournament game management. Liel Abada broke into the box on the left and was fouled by Ethan Laird, the Manchester United defender. Dan Lugassi fired home the penalty, much to the delight of the pockets of Israeli fans around the ground. James Garner of England misses a golden opportunity to score on Friday evening, a behind-the-goal view of Doyle's opener as he sends the Israeli goalkeeper the wrong way. Bukayo Saka of England has a shot at goal, but it fizzes across both the box and goal face. It was a frustration for England, who dominated possession but struggled to create too many clear-cut chances. There was an increased urgency about England from the get-go in the second half, a flurry of half-chances signalling their intent as Israel were penned back. The captain, James Garner of Manchester United, caught the eye. Not once hurried when on the ball, his intelligence and ability to find the correct pass was reminiscent of someone like Michael Carrick. Arsenal forward Tyrese John Jules wasn't far wide with his first real effort, but he was replaced by clubmate Folarin Balogun just before the hour. They were tapping on the door, if not quite hammering it down, but England finally regained the lead on the hour from a sweet move. Xavier Amici could have broken into the area but had the presence of mind to know fellow Arsenal player Vontae Daly Campbell was on the overlap. The wing-back surged into the box, glanced up and cut back to Daly, who swept home first time. The feeling was more one of relief than jubilation. A third would have finished Israel off, and substitute Rehan Talek saw a low drive turned aside by keeper Sharif Kouf. He then saved well at full stretch from Amici's curling strike. In injury time, Elijah Dixon-Bonner curled a delightful shot against the post with Doyle a little too high with the follow-up. Israel were dejected after the game after they did so well to level the match in the first half. The England group huddled together at the end of the game after earning the 3 points.